That might be challenging, Rob, because two things. One, some of us are going to fall asleep, so we'll be doing the nodding head thing. Sometimes when they're talking on the YouTube video, they're getting quite boring, and you want to fast forward through to get to the meat of what's being talked about.
Try and keep it under 5 minutes.
Interesting YouTube video to keep everybody's attention, especially mine.
Well, listen, if you keep wearing those nice outfits, I don't think you'll have a problem with
Oh yeah,
having people listen and watch. And then, Chris, we could even still do our typical, discussion points too. I mean, we have that ability as well. So if anybody wants to have a discussion on a topic, send it forward, and we'll try and figure out the best way to do it.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Hey Rob,
Yeah,
what
it's on the
time
rotor sled.
tomorrow?
Hold on, sorry, Arthur, do you have a question? Oh, that's Dave. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, I was just wondering what time tomorrow at
11.
Simcoe Street there? 11?
11.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Try and get up for them.
Hello, it's Cal here.
Hey, did you see the rotor sled in the flyer?
Which one?
The one to shave down boards.
Yeah, from where? From Canadian Woodworking?
No,
Look under Mike Beaton.
The Lee Valley one, right?
Yeah. Yes. Look, Mike Beaton.
What are we talking about here? You guys are losing me here. Oh,
There, Mike Beaton's got it up on his camera.
hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can.
So it's used for flattening the.
Yeah, I was thinking of you, Chris, when I saw it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, except I don't like the plastic bearings. It looks like it'll have a lot of slack in it.
I am really terrible at this thing. Sorry, guys. I had it going up. All right. What was the question though, Mike?
Click on those three dots that was on Mike's thing, and then it'll give you options.
All right. What
I
about
wanted
options?
to type a question, and you can't.
How do I get them to call up though? I can't see.
Go to gallery view,
Sharing.
everybody. Look at Mike. Click on the three dots.
I have clicked on it. So I got mute.
Move your mouse to his image.
Those are my options right now. I don't want to remove them. Those are the only options I have.
What are you trying to do, Rob?
I'm trying to show what Mike's doing.
Speaker view. Top right, speaker view.
Hover
Is
No.
that helpful?
over Mike's
Yeah.
video.
Mike's got to say something.
Mike, say something.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here.
No, keep talking.
Keep talking. Okay. Anyway, this was in there. I thought of Chris Lepine when I saw it, because Chris, I know, does this. And in the Lee Valley, it's the hardware kit for $89. And then on the next page, I guess they have all the pipes to do. It's a two-part thing.
I did see that actually.
Yeah. And then the second page, there's more of the frame, I guess we'll call it, with piping and all that to make yourself I know that Chris does this, a sled.
Yeah.
Chris has talked about it when he does his big tables and whatnot, but I hadn't seen it, and it was, oh, look at this. So there's actually a commercial product out there. How good it is, I don't know, but thought it was interesting to see.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept, Mike.
Yes. And I was thinking of you when I saw it.
Funny, I did the same thing. I thought of Chris when I saw that as well in the flyer. Very cool. Yeah, Chris, your your outfit is against fire code, so we may have to leave you at home.
Oh, is that right?
You may not be able to come to the meetings with that outfit on, in case the fire marshal steps in.
Good thing he doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
Smile, Wayne. All right. Does anyone else have any questions, comments?
I saw Trent Bosch. If you go to Trent Bosch's website, RENTBOSCH, he's a wood turner. He does some really nice stuff with bowls. and now he's offering online courses. So he'll talk to you for 2 hours or so, and give you instruction on how he goes about his process of making his products. Several lessons out there. It's $10 US to join the Zoom session, limited to 100 people. He started it a couple of weeks ago. And of course, it booked up fairly fast, but I got on for this Thursday. I want to take a look and see how he does. But for, by the time I went through PayPal and the Canadian exchange, it was just under 15 for a 2-hour look at how he does his bowls. And if you take a look at his forms that he does, the bowls of illusion, pretty impressive work from him. So it'll be interesting to see this Thursday if he comes across with enough information to make it worthwhile as a viable entity to look at for the future.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. So just TrentBosch.com or something like that, or?
Yeah, just type YouTube Trent Bosch and you'll get to his website. He sells all his Halloween tools, etc. But when you take a look at it, he does have, now he's doing these online courses. When I signed up I think I signed up on Sunday and he had 58 spots left for the Thursday course.
And is it just one course you get for the $10 or?
Just the one course, 2-hour session.
Cool.
So,
Chris, are you aware that you can record the session?
I'm hoping I can. Gert, I wasn't aware that I could.
At the
Using
bottom,
Zoom for myself.
If you're on a laptop, on the bottom, one of the buttons is record.
Yes.
And if it says, please request recording permission from the
Yeah,
meeting
yeah.
host. So maybe he has
Yeah.
to allow it.
Yeah, we have to allow, like Brian's recording this one for me tonight.
I'm just wondering if he can record the one that he paid for.
Not
But
sure.
he has to be given permission by Trent in order to do that. So he may not be as willing to do it.
Yeah, and I don't think I want to risk that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You can ask and he can decline.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I was talking to Bandsaw Bob's place, R&D Bandsaw today, because I had a challenge with my bandsaw. And they're actually sending me out a DVD of Bob's seminars at the various wood shows. And they've allowed me to put that on our website or our YouTube channel. So what I may do is I'll download it or upload it and be able to put it up there. And you can see some really detailed information about bandsaws, blades, blade speed, tuning up, because mine needed a various tune-up. And then hopefully when we get back in September, once everything calms down, they're willing to come on out and do a physical demonstration for us at one of our Monday night meetings. So that was actually really good news today. So really happy to share that with everybody. So
Did you get your drift fixed on your bandsaw?
yeah, well, I put on, I've got the phenolic bearings that he sells, and apparently they stay in place, they don't move, but what happens is the bandsaw blade will rest up against it as it's going through, and it doesn't heat up, which I thought was really strange, but apparently it works better than a regular bearing does. So it'll be interesting. I've got the tracking bearings coming because both of mine are in trouble. So I've got new ones coming for that, like the back pieces. But the other ones I've replaced. So I'm just waiting to see what it looks like. So it was an interesting conversation. They're very helpful too. Any other questions, guys? Any other comments? Feedback? No? Awesome.
I've got a question, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Does anybody know if the place up in Peterborough has plywood or the melamine? Peacock, you can't get into Peacock right now. They sort of shut down because of back orders, but I want to get some plywood and some melamine.
Monaghan's or Monaghan's?
I'm not sure. I've never been to the place. I know.
I think that's the one you're talking about. It's Monaghan's or Monaghan's?
Monaghan.
Monaghan.
Yeah.
Monaghan. Anybody know if it's open?
They've got a website, Wayne.
Okay.
I can check for you.
Okay. Great.
Monaghan's, yeah. I've heard their commercials on the radio and stuff like that.
Rob,
Yeah.
it's
Who's
called
that, Dan?
Robert Burry.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, Robert Burry.
Who's that?
That's the wood place that Wayne gets
really?
his wood from. I just ordered some.
Robert Burry? B-U-R-R-Y?
It's in Peterborough.
Oh, okay.
B-U-R-Y.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.
Dan, if you get a chance, can you send me that information? Just email it to me. And I'll contact them.
Century Mill is also open for curbside pickup.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Peacock's not able to get the orders out. I don't know if they're just overly busy or just understaffed.
So,
When I tried Peacock, they were very good, had the order for me, and that was a week ago Saturday. They had everything ready for me in about an hour.
Oh, wow.
I called them this morning and placed an order for plywood and other wood, and they called me middle of the afternoon and said it was ready to pick up. Then
Really?
I added more stuff, and so it's not ready till tomorrow. But they're small orders, they're doing quite quickly.
Oh, okay, great.
Wayne, did you give them your name?
No, I didn't call them because I got a message when I went online. It just said they're not filling orders right now.
That changed. That changed last week. That you phone, you submit your order, and it'll be ready for in the parking lot.
Okay, great. Thanks.
There's
Scott.
two messages up there.
Okay.
Yeah, they won't let you in the building. I know that.
Peacock, John McDonald here. Peacock will call you when it's ready.
Good call.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Earlier we were talking about eco-epoxy. I just happened to look on Amazon and it's available there apparently.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, okay. Also, I want you guys to know that there is no woodworking club in Ontario comparable to Durham Woodworking Club. I found that out when I started really looking for one down here in London, and there isn't one. They have a wood turning club, which I'm going to investigate once we get back away from this virus thing. But throughout Ontario, the woodworking clubs just have no comparison to what we have here at Durham Woodworking Club. I'm glad I'm still part of it with you guys. And it's really fun to see all you guys again too. Not all of you, but there's 43 of you online here. A lot of new faces, but anyway, this is just great.
I'm enjoying seeing us from a distance as well. It's lovely.
Yeah, you look a lot better from a distance, Rob.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't really want to know the name of Chris's hairdresser.
Alan, you'll have to start your own club, man.
Well, I was thinking about that, but I think I'll just see what the wood turning club here has to offer. They appear to do just turning, but they appear to do some pretty good stuff. So I'm going to check them out. I just haven't been able to get around to it, but now I think after things settle down, I'll get involved with them maybe. We'll see. But then you never know down the road.
Well, I'm back.
Rob?
Yes, sir.
It's Cal here.
Yes.
I feel like the luckiest man in Durham region.
Oh my God.
To win the 2 prizes.
I'll have to start calling you 2-4.
Sorry?
We'll have to start calling you 2-4.
2-4. Now, I talked to Kate about this, and I'm willing to forfeit 1 prize if you want to do another draw or whatever, but or leave it as it is. It's up to you guys, but I feel kind of strange getting both prizes.
Calvin, soak it up. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Hey. Wow. Okay. Well, next time we'll have to make a rule that pull a second one if there's a duplicate.
That's a fair comment. We'll look at that for next time. Congratulations, though, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Anyone else have any comments, feedback?
You worked Cade really hard on it. When he teaches you. Give him a hard time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't cashed his check yet, but anyway.
Doug, where are you? You at the
That's a
cottage?
lottery ticket.
I'm at home. I'm at home.
Looks like a nice cottagey feel to
It's
it.
kind of a sunroom. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Cade, you're coming through muted most of the time, bud.
Am I? Oh. No,
Yeah,
I'm unmuted
Just
now.
muffled voice.
Oh, okay. It might be because of my earpiece. Sort of far away. I gotta yell for everyone to hear me.
And that's on a regular day with
Yeah.
our group.
What?
All right, so Doug's putting a challenge out. He says for next week's meeting, someone's going to have to undo Chris's title as having the most outlandish outfit. So we'll have to figure out something to outdo Chris next week.
I think Ron's got it. Look at Ron Avery's picture. He's got a fan whirling above his head.
Oh, I think you win on this one tonight.
That's a helicopter.
Halo.
It's the coolest place in the house.
All right, if there's nothing else, we're going to call it an evening.
Thanks a lot, Rob.
All right, guys, thanks for coming out. This has been a
Great job setting it up, Rob.
Good meeting.
Well
Thanks,
done.
Rob.
All right, bye.
Thanks, Rob.
See you tomorrow.
See you, everybody.
Good job.
Good luck.
care.
Tell you.
Well done.